Right now, yung lighting ko is just yung standard lighting sa room ko. Mayroon akong dalawang lights here sa left and right, and then yung main light sa room. Now, if I turn off itong dalawang lamps, the image actually looks pretty decent pa din. It's not that bad. It's still usable. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Filipino Freelancer. This channel is all about helping you start and grow your freelancing business so you can have more time, more financial freedom while working with amazing clients and doing work that you love. In this video, I'm starting a new series called Freelancer Tech. And in this series, we're going to discuss the tools that freelancers use, not just the hardware and the gear, but also the software as well. And today we're talking about one of the most important tools for a freelancer, which is a webcam, specifically the Redragon Hitman. Stay tuned. Hey mga ka-freelance, welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. If you find value in these videos, then please do hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way, wala kayong ma-miss na bagong videos. In this video, pag-uusapan natin ang Redragon Hitman Full HD 1080p webcam. Now, for the longest time, ang ginagamit ko na webcam was a A1 Tech 720p standard definition lang, and super zoomed in niya sa mukha ko kahit malayo na siya from me. Yung field of view niya is still very narrow. Thus, I was in search for a better camera in terms of higher resolution, a wider field of view, and just overall better image quality. And this video you're watching right now, ang gamit ko na camera is yung Redragon Hitman. Now, why would you need a good webcam for your freelancing business? Well, whether we like it or not, the image that we present to our prospects, to our clients, actually matters to them, or it affects the way they see us. So if we present ourselves in a certain way, the prospect or the client feels a certain way about us. And so, as I have mentioned in my previous videos, our goal is to give our client a premium service or a premium experience. And so part of that premium experience is to have a good high quality image that they can see. So apart from making yourself presentable and cleaning your room or cleaning the area where you conduct your sales calls, part of that image is the webcam that you use and the quality of the webcam that you use. And so, you know, whether we like it or not, the image that we present has an effect on the prospects, on how they see us. So that's why using a webcam with good quality image can help in presenting the image that you want to your prospects, to your clients. And so that's where the Redragon Hitman comes into play. It's a full HD 1080p webcam for only 1,695 pesos. So for those of you who are looking for an alternative from the expensive Logitech webcams, so let's say you can't afford the Logitech webcam right now, or you're just not ready to make that investment, I think this Redragon Hitman is a good alternative. So let's get into this video. So before we go into the tech specs and the actual review of the camera, I'll show you the box real quick. So this is the box of the Redragon Hitman. As you can see, it's just a standard box with the Redragon branding. Ayan siya. I was able to buy this at Data Blitz for 1,695 pesos. So in terms of price, it's actually pretty good value considering that you're getting a full HD 1080p webcam. Most webcams I've found are 720p standard definition or lower. To be honest, nung pumunta ako sa Data Blitz, wala akong choice kasi ito lang yung available nila na webcam. But for the price and seeing as how it was 1080p, mukhang sulit naman siya. So this is my review after using it for over a month now. So let's get into the tech specs of this particular webcam. So like I mentioned, it's a full HD 1080p camera. That means your resolution is 1920 by 1080p, which is full HD. It has 5+1 IR double-sided, fully coated, anti-reflective film optical lens with clear and bright picture quality. Frame rate H.264 1080p at 30 frames per second, fixed focus centimeter infinity, 1.8 meters magnetic ring anti-interference cable, smoother and more stable video data transmission, 2-channel stereo, noise reduction, dual microphone, 3 meters long distance is clear and natural. It supports Windows XP, SP2 or later, Windows 7, 8, and 10 or later, Mac OS 10.6 or later, Linux 2.6.24 or later, Google Chrome, Android, Xbox One, major game platforms, and video communication software such as OBS, Facebook, YouTube, Xbox One, XSplit, Skype, Zoom, etc. So as you can see, it's a feature-rich, jam-packed webcam, but yung tech specs niya on paper is not really an assurance of performance, kaya natin ginagawa yung review na to in this video. As to the physical build of the webcam itself, it's pretty sturdy. It feels high quality, and one of the interesting features of this webcam is that you can actually tilt it left to right or up and down. And so if meron ka mga slight adjustments that you need to do, you can do that with this camera. And from the feel of it, maganda naman yung quality niya in terms of physical build. So if you can see right now, pwede ko siyang i-tilt to the left or to the right, pwede rin down, pwede rin up. So yeah, so it has a lot of flexibility and versatility in terms of where you can position it, depende sa room mo, depende sa location where you are using it. Next, let's get into the actual image quality of the webcam, which is the most important thing. Now, as you can see, the image quality is a little bit warmer. So if you prefer like a colder look, pwede ka mag-add ng lights to adjust it. But for me, this image is usable. And for example, if I'm gonna shoot a YouTube video with it, like what I'm doing now, lalagyan ko lang siya ng konting color correction. This footage you're looking at right now, wala tong color correction. And if I'm gonna apply color correction, here is how it would look like. Color correction on, color correction off. As you can see, you can adjust it in post-production if you're gonna use this to shoot a YouTube video. Now, if you're gonna use it for calls using Skype or Zoom, obviously hindi mo siya ma-adjust as much. But the image, the raw image itself, I think is pretty decent. Right now, yung lighting ko is just yung standard lighting sa room ko. Mayroon akong dalawang lights here sa left and right, and then yung main light sa room. Now, if I turn off itong dalawang lamps, as you can see, it automatically adjusted, and the image actually looks pretty decent pa din. It's a bit noisy here. As you can see, may mga noise here, noise dito. But it's not that bad. It's still usable. Let's say wala kang choice talaga. You have to be in a dark location and you have to get on a call with a prospect or meron kang accountability call with your teammates. It's not actually bad. It's still pretty usable kahit walang light. Now, of course, I recommend that you use a light with it to maximize its performance. But if ever you're in a situation na it's a low light type of situation, still very much usable. Alright, in terms of yung field of view niya is actually pretty wide, as you can see right here. And if I move in closer, arm's length lang, this is me. Right now, I'm touching the webcam. Maganda pa rin yung, it still covers a lot. Hindi siya naka-zoom in masyado sa face ko. Sakto lang yung field of view niya. And this is one of the features na I was really looking forward to kasi for the longest time nga, sabi ko, I was using a 720p A1 Tech webcam na naka-zoom in, nakaganyan sa nakaganyan yung mukha ko kahit na malayo ako, kahit ganito yung distance ko. The camera field of view was very narrow, so ganito lang yung nakikita. But this one is super wide. Ito, again, touching the camera right now, still super wide. I can step back, as you can see, kita yung background ko. So in terms of the field of view, I would say this is exactly the type of webcam that I need. That way, hindi siya masyadong focus sa face mo, but at the same time, hindi naman siya super wide. Sakto lang. Now, if you have a green screen, you can put in a virtual background. I'm gonna show you a sample right now of me using a virtual background. Now, take note, in this example, wala akong green screen. So, kaya hindi siya perfect. Nagbe-bleed yung sides ko. But it's actually pretty usable pa din. And depending on the light that you use, it could look better. Now, I imagine that if you have a proper green screen, this would look even better. Alright, so on to the last feature, which is yung microphone. It actually has a built-in microphone, and the audio that you are currently listening to right now is yung Zoom H1 recorder ko, which is what I use for most of my videos. I'm gonna switch now to the onboard stereo microphone of the Redragon. Alright, so the audio that you are hearing right now is from the Redragon stereo microphone built in. As you can hear, hindi siya ganun kaganda. It's picking up a lot of noise and static, and for me, hindi siya usable. But for me, it's okay kasi I won't be using this microphone feature of the webcam. I will be using a separate microphone or audio recorder for better audio. There's only so much that you can expect a little webcam to do. What I'm after naman for this particular webcam is the quality of the video image. And so yung microphone feature niya is not really a priority. Although, if you had no other choice, you could use it. But I recommend using a separate microphone or audio recording device. So in summary, I would highly recommend this webcam if you're looking for a full HD 1080p webcam to replace whatever you're currently using. It has great image for its price, so I think it's a great value pickup, and it's nice and wide. And if you have lighting, the image can look even better. So if you're on the hunt for a webcam to replace what you're using right now, I highly recommend picking up the Redragon Hitman for only $1,695. I was able to get one in Data Blitz, but I will leave a link to Lazada in the description box below. Thank you so much, mga ka-freelance, for watching. If you want to watch more freelancing videos, check out the video on the screen right now. Here's to your freelancing success, and I'm excited for your journey. See you in the next video.